Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading for December 2021. My name is Shay. We're going to go ahead and hop right into your cards. What does the zodiac sign, Gemini, need to know about December 2021? What does Gemini need to know about December 2021? The Six of Fire. What does Gemini need to know about December 2021? What messages do you have for my Gemini? Five of Water. What does Gemini need to know about December 2021? Make it clear, Spirit guides. Oshun in reverse. Okay, Ace of Air. Right? Popped right out. Okay, two more. What will the zodiac sign Gemini experience in December 2021 in Earth element? I'm actually going to go ahead and get 8. What does Gemini need to know about December 2021? Oba. The Four of Water, reverse, I lied. And the Seven of Air, upright. It's a very successful month. That's good. I do see a lot of success here. I do maybe even see some opportunities coming back. It almost feels like some things are leaving and some things are coming. So you may be seeing like progress at work, or maybe, you know, things are starting to pick up at work. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be at work. Like there may be some area where things are kind of working out for your good, but then there's other areas where it feels weighed down and you feel like you don't know where to go with something, how to get back on track. I'm even sensing for someone, this is like, I don't even necessarily feel like it's a relationship. More than it's almost like something that you previously had been working at or like trying to make progress with, but you're not really seeing the progress that you want. And so you kind of hit a standstill at some point during the month. So like the ideas are there, the want is there. It's just more so the, I don't even want to say the execution, but kind of, y'all, a little bit of the execution, more so because your back's against the wall in a lot of different areas. Like I almost feel like there might be someone who's more in control of the situation than you are, or more involved in the situation than you are. Some of you could be a parent, maybe becoming a new parent this month. There is a sense with Oshun and Oba, there is this nurturing aspect, this mother. Something about a mother isn't very important this month. I would say, Gemini, though, I do feel the need to say this. It is coming to me that you probably should keep certain things to yourself with this Oshun here. There may be a way that you might be saying things, or someone around you is saying things that's causing issues this month. So being careful about the way you dish out information, because that could actually cause more problems than solve. I know Gemini is all about communication, but sometimes it's a little too much. You're saying a little too much, you're thinking a little bit too hard, or you're expressing your personal opinion to a point where it gets you a little bit into trouble. So be careful about that in some situation. And there also could be a very important earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. The energy is definitely one of being determined, being stubborn, like kind of getting things done as you should in your career aspects, or pushing goals forward. But I feel like there is this need to be a little more gentle in your relationships next month. Whether you can control it or not, because I get the sense that for some of you, you can't even control it, whether it be heightened emotions, or like I said, someone else feels like they're a little bit in charge. So I don't know if it's somebody else making a decision on your behalf, or maybe it's like your job and your boss is in charge, or it's something like that going on. But I foresee a good month. I just feel like it's that half and half energy. Okay, some of you feel uplifted and like free and like successful, and then others of you may feel a little weighed down and confused. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify your love and relationships. What messages do you have for my Geminis in their love and relationships? Okay, take a chance. What does Gemini need to know about their love and relationships in December? What's to it? The document. Okay, 2 more. What will Gemini experience in their love and relationships? Ooh. Change a couple words and look what happened. Okay, the Sweetheart, and y'all know I'm not gonna read all of these because period. We have On Guard. We have Who's Walking Who. We have girl with the popcorn. We have cool with whatever. And we have mall crawl. Okay, that's a lot. That is a lot. Okay. So I'm going to say with this, the document, on guard, and who's walking who. I immediately heard my own message repeated to me about someone else being in control. And I think this is over some sort of document. Doesn't have to be a big deal, but it could be something that was written, something that, you know, something you have to sign. It could be signing off on a house. It could be signing off on, you know, some type of marriage papers or something like that. But whatever this document is, somebody is in control. Who's walking who? Someone has more control over the situation than you do. Or vice versa. Like maybe you're the one with the power in the situation, and to be honest, you're not using it as efficiently as you could, or I don't know, there's just some area where you maybe, so for somebody's using the energy very maliciously, trying to like make things move in their favor and do negative things like that. And then on the other hand, someone may be using the energy like aren't using it enough. You're not leveraging enough of your power. Take whatever resonates for you. Now, to give an example, you're in a relationship or a situationship or a friendship, and that person's always the one talking. That person's always one expressing or always kind of pushing themselves off on you. And you never really say much. You're not leveraging enough of your power. Or you might be a little bit overbearing for somebody else. Maybe you're being a little bit too on top of things and trying to control everything that happens within your social interactions. That's not healthy as well. So finding a healthy balance of that control. If you feel like somebody is controlling you or is, you know, getting away with a lot, then it may be time for you to speak up on that as well. Like not taking the back seat. Like I said with this on guard, somebody's on defense, somebody's defensive. Again, it could be about something that was said, but it could not be. Making a mess. Back to that, making a mess. Being chill, trusting the process, making decisions, living in the now, casual or no commitment. Then there's also going out in excess, a little regard for consequence, creating a mess and not paying attention. It's cool to live in the now, Gemini. It's cool I really do feel like this is for my single Geminis. It's cool to not be putting too much pressure on yourself as far as romance goes, as far as friendships goes, as far as family goes. Like sometimes we do need a break, but I also feel like sometimes your chillness may come off as like complete disregard. So just make sure that you are keeping the communication going with people, maybe even letting people know where you are. Like even if you are, because sometimes, let's be real, as humans, sometimes we do be a little destructive and we need some time to just be destructive and work through those feelings, emotions, whatever periods of time. The best thing you can do is let everybody know that versus trying to force them to feel how you feel, or vice versa, letting them force themselves on you. Like just kind of keeping that communication open. But otherwise, there is a sweetheart involved. Some of you may be infatuated with someone and or in a healthy relationship. It does not matter. Take a chance comes up as well. Oh, I just heard for somebody, if you, and you don't necessarily even have to be single, but I feel like someone's courting someone else and making a big effort to kind of like take a chance. Like you might keep on gambling with this situation or this person, or you may be trying to make more of an effort, or vice versa. Like just kind of jumping in there. But like I said, you're with this wife and this mother energy, yeah, some of you could be in a healthy, happy relationship. But like I said, that I think this was a message for you last month. Just being careful about the things that you say. If you care, tell them you care, for sure. There may also be an ex that you're trying to get back or who's trying to come back as well. That's a possibility. Yeah, giving me very I want you back vibes. Yeah, with the sweetheart and the flowers, I just feel like it could be, like I said, that controlling aspect is less about wanting to be back with you or be back in your good graces, because for some of you, this is not romantic at all. It's less about wanting to be back in your good graces and more about trying to prove a point. So just be careful about that energy as well, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to your career and finances. What can my Geminis expect in their career and finances December 2021? What can Gemini expect in December 2021 in their career and finances? Okay, bring love into the situation. What does Gemini need to know about December 2021 in their career and finances? Ooh. Step out of your comfort zone. Anything else? Thank you. Meditate and contemplate. Okay, some of you may be dealing with a person who, okay, this is at work, and this is very specific for somebody specific. If it don't apply to you, don't worry about it. But for somebody very specific, you are working with a person, or like maybe in partnership with a person on something who you have kind of lost tolerance for, whether it be their actions or maybe just the way that they're going about something. I feel like you just may not have the patience that you once had to deal with them, or maybe like you're no longer wanting to give them leeway. And I think a lot of this has to do with you wanting, you being ready for your success, and you like taking things to the next level in your career. Although you're losing patience, find ways to connect with them in a way that keeps everything harmonious. I just feel the need to tell somebody that if you're done working with them, be done. If you're done dealing with them, be done. But don't like keep them around, but also like be upset with them at the same time. For some reason, I just feel like that scenario is going to come up. Like choose a side. Essentially, you can't be on both sides. Both meditate and contemplate and bring love in the situation do touch on needing to kind of come up with more of a practical plan for the things that you want to do. You've definitely been moving towards success for some time, Gemini. I feel like now is the time to relook at everything. Okay, so like whereas before you were just moving and going forward or trying to get in a better spot, now it's kind of like, okay, let's reassess. Is this really what I'm trying to do? Like I said, something may slow you down this month, or you may feel like I don't really have the answers to this. I'm not really sure what to do about this. Maybe it's time to start thinking that over, and it could come in the form of meditating, but for others of you, it's simply going to be just taking a moment to actually think about what is it that I want and how can I move forward. Stepping out of your comfort zone is definitely one of the things that you could do or need to do, is not being afraid or obsessing about every little detail of what could possibly go wrong. Do the thing, and you'll see the success that you've been trying to see. And also, I feel the strong need to say, figure out what you measure success by. Sometimes it's not money. Would you feel successful simply at the fact that you did something that you normally wouldn't do? Or if you step out, like let's say you're ready to leave a job and you decide to leave a job, would that make you feel successful to get a brand new one? What does that brand new one look like? You know, is it a dollar amount, or is it the work that you're doing, like feeling like you're doing a charitable, more giving work? Is it just simply expressing yourself? You know what I mean? Find out what you measure success to be. Because I think a lot of times we get caught up in like trying to make it look on the outside that we're successful versus like just feeling successful on the inside. Finding that measure, because I feel like that'll make it easier for you to step out because you're not really measuring it by everybody else's standards. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this thing out. What does my Geminis need to be focused on in December? What are their main messages? What does Gemini need to focus on December 2021? Make it clear, Spirit guides. Thank you. Financial health. Hold on, I got a message for that one. 2 more cards. What advice do you have for them? I say 2, they give me 5, Lord. Okay. Happiness, that popped out. Spirit guide. Prosperity. And forgiveness. I heard very clearly when I looked at prosperity, take it. Take the success. Like I said, that's exactly what it is. Like, I feel like some of you are going to come into some successful things, whatever it is. Like you make some leeway somehow. You make a step forward. But then as soon as you get it, it's like immediate criticism. What is wrong with this? Why don't I have enough? Why this? Why that? And it's like, just enjoy it for yourself a second. Let yourself enjoy it. But yes, focus on your financial health. If any of you are struggling financially, yes, focus on those things, making sure that your money is on top of it. But also, it's not about gaining more than it is about like feeling like you can successfully have enough. Like, I guess if that makes any sense, having enough in your pocket in the first place. And then happiness, letting yourself be happy, enjoying the good times and not immediately coming down to something negative. If any of you, I'm going to just tell you right off the bat, if any of you have not been doing your spiritual work or whatever that looks like for you, whatever it is you believe in, if you haven't been connecting to something greater, it's about time, because there may be more of a message for you that they've been trying to get. So get to you. So if you've been ignoring your angel numbers or like not doing your meditations or whatever it is you do to connect, it might be time to get on back into that, okay? And then forgiveness. Forgiveness comes up too. So like I said, with this situation, with whoever this is, be willing to ask for forgiveness, and also be willing to give it. For somebody very specific, you may get in a space where someone offers a sorry, or there's like a sorry on the table, but you immediately take a position of offense and defense. You know, it's kind of like, well, I don't, you know, just forgive. It doesn't necessarily always mean that when you forgive somebody, you got to let them back in, or when you forgive a situation or forgive yourself for not coming through some type of way. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to go back to that behavior or back to that situation. But sometimes it just simply means being able to say, okay, thank you. Or being able to put your pride aside and say, I'm sorry. And not looking for a certain result, not looking for that person or that situation to come out a certain way too. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe below. And follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.